Howdy, you soldiers. Yeah, I was too lazy to go into the other room to get my regular stool that I sit on, so I'm sitting in a spinny chair. Woo! Alright, not doing that again. Today, because I didn't want to put out too much effort, as in I've had work and I'm lazy. Today I thought I'd talk about some pet peeves I have that maybe a lot of people have. Because, you know, what is YouTube without those ranty, complainy videos, right? And everyone loves to hear about other people complaining about stuff. That's what the internet's based on. So without further ado, here is my however many number of pet peeves that I have about life. And there are many. Number 1, slow people. I mean slow walking people, because it is the most annoying thing on earth. And maybe this is just me, because I know I walk very fast. I know that I have a very brisk walk because I have to get from point A to point B in usually a small amount of time. And I don't like wasting time. But those people that stand in front of you and walk super duper slow, they're all like, think I'll go look at that for a minute. I find that pleasing. I'm going to go look at that for a minute. Let me take 2 shuffle steps forward, and then I will continue to look at it. I'm sorry. I know that you might have all the time in the world, but I don't. So if you want to admire that beautiful red sweater, can you like at least just move out of my way to do that? Because they often stand or walk in a row, usually a family, sometimes a whole bunch of teenage girls. So then they're walking, and I'm usually that person that's like trying to weave somewhere to see if there's a gap. Like there's a break in the wall of slow. Like that game you used to play when you were younger, Red Rover, where you'd hold hands and be like, Red Rover, you know, we call whoever it is over, and then they run and they try to break your links. Do you remember that? It's gonna sound really weird if you don't. But it's like that, except it's not fun. Number 2 pet peeve is people that go around with their mouths open. I don't know if this was just me, but I was taught as a child to shut my mouth when I was eating or breathing. People that go around just... Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, that spinach looks good. The question is number 7 and the answer is number 8. Can you just shut your mouth? Are you catching flies? Are you hoping to inhale swine flu? What are you doing? Just... Number 3 is more of a writing/reading pet peeve. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it in any other videos, but I'm on Wattpad, which is an amazing, amazing website for authors of all ages, qualities, experiences, kind of like Facebook for writers, except, you know, like you make a profile and you can post stories and you post your work and people can fan you and you can follow people and you get updates when people post chapters. It's awesome. But some of these people, just for me, this is me personally, if you like this is not attacking against you, you can like whatever you want. I don't like the mixing of various paranormal creatures. It frustrates me to no end when I see a story that's like an angel and werewolf hybrid or like a mermaid and a vampire hybrid. I'm like, just no. I'm sorry, it might be a very good story, but if you have mixed up weird ass combinations of mythological creatures, it just boggles, it blows, there's no words to describe how frustrated this makes me. Because if you're gonna stick with werewolves, stick with werewolves. If you're gonna go with vampires, then stick with vampires. How hard is this? I know you want to be original and all that, but there are many ways for you to be original and this is not one of them. Number 4 is pretty simple. A dripping faucet. Number 5. People singing lyrics to a song wrong on purpose. My dad is famous for this and he knows it bothers me, which is why he does it. Because there's a song on and I'm like, yeah, getting into it. My dad, even though he knows the lyrics, will mess them up on purpose because he thinks it's funny. Number 6. People that set deadlines and then keep extending them. Where it's, okay, I'm gonna use teachers as an example. Your art books are gonna be due on Tuesday and it's Friday and you're like, oh great, you know, now I have to work all weekend to get this book done. I still have 3 sketches and a painting to go. Okay, well that means, you know, I'm gonna take Saturday off and oh, I can't go to the park with my family because of this and I'm gonna have to cancel that date that I had, you know. And then, you know, you get there on Tuesday and you're like, yeah, I did it. And then the teacher strolls in and is like, you know what? they're not gonna be due till Thursday. And you're like, I mean, I ruined my whole weekend and I put all this effort into something that you're like, meh, do it later. 7, more pet peeves on fashion runway model-y worlds, which is girls that walk too fast on the runway. I understand that when you are going on that runway and the music's pumping and there's all those eyes on you and all the cameras and all the lights, it can get kind of scary. You can get really nervous. My heart starts going so fast. And sometimes I see girls who aren't necessarily like greenies, they could be completely, you know, well experienced. They get nervous and it's like, and I'm like, was there a dress that just went by? Or like, was it the Roadrunner? Did he make an appearance here? Or was that like a glitch in the Matrix? Like where did you go? Where are you going? I didn't see anything. I just saw this like weird blur and then it was gone. I don't even know. Was that a dress? That could have been like a whale in a hat for all I knew. That's your job as a model, is to make people want to buy what you're wearing. But if you don't give them any time to see it, who's gonna buy it? Number 8 is when I write an email to someone and I ask them multiple questions, let's say 5. And I ask them questions that I need answered for whatever reason. And then they message me back, but they only answer some of the questions. Like, do you not understand the question? Because last time I checked, we were both speaking English. And are they offensive to you? Because how in the world is, can I leave my black coat at your house offensive? Like, how is, what? And third, I asked you 4 questions, or 5 questions, or whatever I said. I asked you 5 questions. I didn't want to, if I wanted 1 question answered, I would have asked you 1 question, but I asked you 5, so answer them all! People that do this, stop doing that. Actually read all of the questions, because I always answer all of the questions in someone's email, because I know how pissed off I am when people don't answer my own questions. I'm asking you a question for a reason, I'm asking for your help, I'm asking you for your advice. And if you just leave me hanging, what am I supposed to think? Alright, I think I'm done for now. And I think dinner's ready, and I'm hungry, so we're gonna go do that. Yeah. Hope you're having a nice day or evening or whatever time you are watching this video, wherever you are in the world, and have a nice week.